This is BeerBusters, a local movie bar and bottle shop located at 6836 Park Boulevard in Pinellas Park, Florida. Come on in and take a look at this great neighborhood bar and enjoy some fun experiences with the owner, Billy, and me. Hi, Billy. Nice to meet you. We're here in your wonderful bar here, BeerBusters. Why don't you go and introduce us and let us know a little bit about it?
Yeah, how's it going? Thanks for coming out. This is BeerBusters Movie Bar. It's a craft beer bar with movie rentals. Um, yeah, I had the idea because I worked at Blockbuster for 9 years, and I would just talk to people and be like, "Wouldn't it be cool if you could still go rent a movie but have a beer?" And people would always be like, "Oh, that sounds awesome." So here we are.
They go hand in hand, right?
Yeah,
All right. I remember being a child and going on Blockbuster and all the fond memories that came with that. So that was amazing.
yeah, it's pretty cool. There was a family in yesterday. Their son wanted to come in just to rent a movie, and he picked out a new movie while they picked out a six-pack to take with them. So everybody wins.
Oh, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, it was cool.
So how many movies do you have about?
There's over 1,500, definitely over 1,500. They're all like listed online. There's a local business called Moshibogu who you can go on there and like list movies and like rate them and stuff.
Okay.
And he cataloged everything in here on
Oh,
his
cool.
website, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
And then so same as kind of Blockbuster's return policy, come in, bring it back.
I just do $1 a day for the rentals. You have to put like a credit card down, so I know I'm gonna get the movie back.
Mhm.
But just $1 a day, or you could do $10 a month and swap them unlimited times.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I bet his eyes were just glowing as he
Oh,
walked
yeah.
around checking
Yeah.
out all the titles.
Hmm.
And then I don't know how many times you're talking to someone like, "Have you seen? Have you seen?"
Oh, that's how it goes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Or it's so hard to find some things online now.
Yeah, and that's what I try to I try to find stuff that's not streaming, so that way there's a reason for you to rent it.
Mhm.
Because yeah, if it's all online, then yeah, I mean convenience. But
Beer and movies go really well together. What inspired you to start this particular bar type style? And your how do you curate your collection?
I'm just really into the craft beer, and I wanted a place that I would want to go to. This is kind of laid back, but has a always rotating stock. Like I bring in new beers every week, and it's just kind of based on what customers are asking for.
Okay.
Some of it's based on what I want to drink because
Perk of the place.
yeah, I want it too. But it's a lot of like just conversations with the customer. What are you looking for? What are your favorites? Because then I know it's going to bring them back and they're going to buy them.
All right. So you really get to know your clientele
Yeah.
and enjoy that connection, that personal connection down here.
Exactly.
Okay. And it's very inviting. Sit and relax and enjoy some wonderful movies and have a beer with you and hang out and talk a little bit.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I like it. I like it. Since you have about 1,500 movies in here, is your favorite movie in here?
Yeah, I would say The Princess Bride's probably my favorite movie.
Princess Bride. Okay.
A couple of
Don't say.
copies of it right here. It has everything. It's comedy, action, romance. It's just yeah, and it's nostalgic. I've been watching it since I was a kid, so
Okay.
yeah.
What other kind of experiences can someone expect to come down here and see with you?
We have different events going on. Like every month, we have Brews and Bonsai. Thunderstruck Bonsai is a Pinellas Park bonsai nursery, and he does different things at different bars. And he comes here once a month to teach people about how to care for bonsai while they have beer. And
Okay.
then we do trivia every Tuesday night. I got two different local pro wrestlers that host the trivia for me, and they kind of just rotate who's hosting. And every Tuesday night, we just do movie trivia and hang out and laugh and good time.
Well, that's pretty cool. How'd you meet them? Just they came in one day?
Yeah, they just came in one day and we just started, talking, and then they were like, "Oh, we want to try out trivia," and I'm like, "Cool," and that was it. Yeah,
Perfect. That's a great time.
yeah,
So is this one of the bonsais over here?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this. So first of all, we love the pot.
yeah. I mean, he left the pot here because it's kind of fits the theme of like the nerd bar and everything, and it's super easy care. Like I just keep it in the window and water it once a week,
Okay.
and that's basically it. And he comes by and he'll trim it a little bit here and there, but really it doesn't grow that much because it's inside.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then he does the monthly class where he'll teach people how to care for them and how to trim them, wire them. They get a pot, a plant, and the 2 hour class.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a particular beer that you're supposed to feed your bonsai? Probably
I
not.
don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely don't think so.
Tell me a little bit more. As we look around the room here, I see you got with just some pro wrestler belts
Yeah,
up on the walls up here.
the championship belts are part of my loyalty program. It's like a mug club, but I call it this is not the greatest club in the world. This is just a tribute. Um, so it's kind of like a Tenacious D reference, and there's levels. If you do level 3, you get discounts here for life. So it's like $500, and you get a mini championship belt with whatever you want on it. And I hang them up at the bar, and then you get 20% off everything in the bar.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Perfect. Can I wear that while I'm drinking?
Yeah, some people grab them down while they're drinking, or like take a picture with it with their beer and whatever. Have fun with it. I got one coming in this week. Just says "Bet on Black" and has a Batman symbol on it.
Oh,
it's
perfect.
Just, I let people. I mean, whatever you want to put on it, personalize it. The loyalty program too. You get free movie rentals with it.
Oh, okay.
So when you do the level 3 and you're a for life member, you get free movie rentals on top of your 20% discounts, and
So I get a belt. I got to come in and drink at a significant discount, and probably check out all these new beers and wonderful things that you're bringing in.
Yeah.
And then rent movies, no problem.
Exactly.
And how many beers do you have on tap?
There's only 7 taps, but I have over 100, about 150 different beers total.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, just it fluctuates between like 130 to 150 depending on what's in stock.
Do you have certain loyals that come in and they try every single one?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, there's certain people that they drink everything, so they want to try everything.
Okay.
Just kind of work their way through all the coolers until they've had them all.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So 150 beers in the coolers, and then 7 taps. Are they rotating taps? Or?
Yeah, they rotate. So I usually do like smaller kegs, so that way go through them quicker, keep fresher beer on tap, and it's always Florida beer. I just stick to Florida breweries, putting them on tap. I get national stuff in cans or whatever, but I stick to just Florida beers on tap.
Really keeping it local. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. So you probably really get to know the local breweries on a much deeper level, and if they're coming up with something wild and fun, you're probably the first one to know, huh?
Exactly. I mean, my one day off a week is usually spent going to local breweries to do market research.
Still working with here in town.
Yeah, exactly.
That's being a business owner, right? So it never stops.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. I mean, so much and there's not a single corner in this place that doesn't appeal to the eye, and there's something fun to look at. Is there anything in particular in here that has like a special nostalgia for you?
Well, there's a lot of like random toys that I've had since I was a kid and stuff like that. But there's like I have a life-size Spider-Man lamp that's I've had for over 20 years, so that's pretty cool.
No one over there.
Yeah, he's behind the bar. And this my idea is that every time you come in, you're going to notice something different because there's so many random things everywhere.
And I'm sure it's never going to be finished, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm always adding toys or adding knickknacks or rearranging them. So it's like, oh, I didn't notice that before. It's like, oh, it was buried behind all these other toys. So
maybe start painting the roof tiles.
I was thinking eventually I'll probably put the championship belts up there once there's too many members.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Or movie posters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, movie posters. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that would work
yeah,
too.
perfect ding. Right? I'm sure these ideas just come to you too at some point.
Oh, yeah. As I'm just standing here, I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Let's try that. And if it's not cool, just change it.
Okay.
Because, yeah, whatever.
Now, did you design these tap handles?
My girlfriend made them. She took toys that we had laying around and made them into taps.
Okay.
Yeah, or even bought a couple of toys because she's like, ooh, Alpha make a cool tap handle. So we're at Target and buy an Alpha toy and make it into a tap.
Now that has to be kind of like a double-edged sword when you see all the possible toys online and things that you can get. Yeah, and like, how do you keep your hands out of the cookie jar, so to speak?
It's tough, yeah.
All right, because I know that sometimes I get a little carried away at the house myself, adding, and I'm like, okay, I got to subtract at some point.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. I really appreciate you meeting with me today and taking the time to explain BeerBusters to us. This is a great place to come. I know I've driven by multiple times. I loved the sign, and I was like, you know what? One day, finally, I was just like, I need to check it out.
I appreciate it. So
I'm hoping to be able to bring this to more people and that haven't seen it yet, so just get out there and see you and come say hi.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, Bill. Cool. All right.